I carry my son for belly, so the thing come start to worry me. So it's only the person who I get is my mother that take me to hospital. I go make me test. I did not know because of that my baby, my son, only that my son, I have the problem because that time I did not know.
I was weak, tired, not smart, very dull, pains of body, weakness, everything. I don't have power of doing anything as a whole.
Like me, I was going toilet 4 to 5 times a day. It makes me weak.
Local OVC partners in Nigeria, Region 3, Lopin 3, started in 2014 as a 5-year US aid-funded project implementing the Orphans and Vulnerable Children OVC program in Cross River and Ebonyi states, with the goal of mitigating the impact of HIV/AIDS on children and their households. In 2019, USAID introduced a surge response to HIV strategy after review of the National AIDS Indicator and Impact Survey, NAIIS. The project is working hard to identify positive children, link them to treatment, and ensure their caregivers are empowered with knowledge. For example, proper nutrition and other areas, including economic support where necessary, so the children can receive appropriate care and lead normal lives.
There was a vacuum in the state before Lopin 3 came in to collaborate with the government and people of Cross River State. We had so many people living with HIV and AIDS. The number was unprecedented, and people were dying by the day. Children, orphans, and vulnerable children were dying, because they didn't have help of any form.
I lost my mom just when I finished secondary school, so it was really tough for me then because she was the only person that was actually always there. But then my dad had an accident, so he wasn't able to fund me through school anymore, so I had to drop out. Life was tough. I had to work for people. Sometimes I wasn't paid. Sometimes I had to go to work without eating. I faced a whole lot of challenges, I needed to do lots of work because I wanted to be someone. I'm grateful that I got to meet her. Thank you.
The project works to improve systems and structures at state, LGA, and community levels to ensure provision of quality care, protection and support services to children living with HIV, CL-HIV, adolescents living with HIV, AL-HIV, and their households, and support improved capacities of local CSOs to provide care and support services to CL-HIV and AL-HIV in all states of operation.
Sozo ina samun matsaloli daban-daban irin kananan ciwo. Yanzu ba wani abu ina shan magani na daidai yadda ya kamata.
Kafin nan ku zo dama ba na shan magani. To da kuka zo sai kuka ga muna shan magani mu on time. To sai ta na fara shan magani on time. Kuma da kuka zo kun koya mana da za mu tsaftace wuri.
Our intervention, we go around for outreaches in the community, talking to people on the facts of HIV and why if somebody is positive, there is need that person to be supported in the community.
We have had very good collaboration with the states AIDS control agencies across all the states. It's just that the depth of resources is a limitation. The other challenge, of course, is the impact of poverty and vulnerability that also affect people's response, even in accessing health care.
the time we used to have a greater number of defaulting claims, with one reason or the other. Some will be saying, oh, they travel to the riverine area, they travel to this and that, and then they stop coming to the facility to pick up their drugs. They help the facility in particular to bring back to the facility most of these pediatric patients with their caregivers, with their guardians or parents. And then most of them have started receiving their ARVs and treatments again.
The Lopin 3 have been helping us by tracking, collaborating with FHI, have been helping us track our client back to care, help those that are lost to follow, they return them to care by home visits. So much that we have gotten back most of our clients and the children in particular.
They took him to where I normally collect his drugs. So they went and led the complaint, and the hospital write some drugs, which those people assisted me to get the drugs for him. So I started giving him those drugs, and everything, all those things that came out of his body just vanished away.
We normally have a teenager meeting at GH, a General Hospital, and when I went there, we were all discussing about our challenges and also discussed my challenge. So at the end of the meeting, they called me and asked me what about myself, and I told them. They have took care of me, and they have given me food items. They also give me so many things. I even registered me in community secondary. I was not in school, but they registered me in community secondary grammar school, and now a student now.
Gaskiya a rayuwata ta baya na fuskanci kalubale mai ba iyaka, saboda lokacin nan ba ni da abin da zan ci ma gagara ta yake. Amma a yanzu da Allah ya sa na haɗu da wannan ƙungiya, gaskiya na ji daɗi saboda suna bani tallafi. Yaran da aka yi enrolling ƙarƙashin project suna da yawa. 'Ya'yana ina da guda 4. Kuma tallafin nan ina amfani da shi yadda ya kamata. Tunda yanzu yarana suna zuwa makaranta, ɗaya ma yana na yanzu sakandare yake zuwa sakamakon wannan tallafi da nike samu daga wurinsu.
As at August 2018, OVCs and caregivers, they received services in health, education, birth registration, psychosocial support, HIV testing services, and economic empowerment for vulnerable households and adolescents in the form of seed grants for business startup, skill acquisition, and receipt of startup materials for business.
On behalf of Lopin 3 and the good people of America, we want to present these items to you, items that have assured your future if you make good use of them. Congratulations.
After attainment of the nationally approved care level, beneficiaries, OVCs, and their households were graduated from the project. This graduation covered implementation sites in Ebonyi State and 9 local government areas in Cross River State.
Suna koya min inda zan sha magani da inda zan dinga kula da ni.
Da ba haka nake ba. Sakalle ni kaman zan karye, amma yanzu gani nan ba wanda zai gani ma ya ce ina da wannan ciwo.
They come here, they teach us how we can adhere to our drugs. You can see all the children, they are not my children, but I take good care of them here. They taught us how we can give them good food, good nutrition, how they can take care of their health. I have a small garden here. So because of the way they taught us how we can be able to take care of the children, if we don't have money, then we can be able to do some little farming.
With the realignment of PEP4 activities in 2018, project activities were streamlined to 5 local government areas in Cross River States: Calabar South, Calabar Municipal, Akankpa, Udupani, and Akpabuyo. Services received by the enrollees include community case management, referral services, nutritional assessment, as well as growth monitoring and referral of malnourished children to care, economic empowerment of highly vulnerable households, educational supports, gender-based violence prevention and response, child and social protection services, etc. The impact of this project has gone beyond the individuals reached to effecting a positive impact on even the families and communities of beneficiaries.
Honestly, to be very honest, I was coverless before then. It was when they now came and the guy in charge that worked with the Lopin introduced the group. So I was called to join, and when I joined, he has been of a great help. Then I started serving the little I was able to serve. And at the end of the 4 weeks, we were asked to request for a loan, which I did. So the first money I requested was just 20,000. I thought they would not give it to me. So they gave it to me, 20,000. I used it to trade on this dry fish business. That 20,000 I was given, I used it for 4 weeks. Within the period of that 4 weeks, I was able to have additional 10,000 interest.
They are very good to us. They are the one that makes us to be very good and strong and healthy now. Like this assistant.
To empower us.
To empower us. Like what I am now showing you people today. Everything, they encourage me not to sleep. I should keep myself walking like normal, how God created me.
That first day I born my baby, I take her to hospital. I give me drugs. I start to give. Till the 6 weeks, they make her test. Not have problem. For the 9 months, I go again, not have problem. So the 1 year, we go do the final test, not have problem. They tell me to congratulations and give me gift.
Yeah. With total humility, I sit here and say thanks to those who sponsor my education, also give me balanced diet on that day. I said, may the good God that created heaven and earth bless them.
I'm much grateful for what they have done because they have helped a lot.
The founders of Lopin 3 project, they've really done so much for me. They've made me who I am today, and I can't stop saying thank you. And I want to say, please don't stop doing the good work. Keep doing it, because I believe that when you empower a girl child, you've empowered the whole family. So I'll say thank you and keep doing the good work.
Honestly, I'm just saying a big thank you to them, and I ask the Almighty God to bless them, and they should continue to do their good works.